Hi, we're a team of 4 mechanical engineering undergraduate students from the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. And we're working on a project supervised by Professor Yi-Kuen and Professor Ying CHAU. There are a lot of poor places in Star Wars, and there are a lot of rich places as well. This is an example of a really poor place. This is Tatooine from The Phantom Menace. A very dirty, filthy, poor place full of poor people. There are a lot of places such as this on Earth as well. And usually these places have very poor quality of water and food. Water contains a lot of pathogens when it's not of good quality, and these pathogens can lead to serious diseases. The most common pathogen present in water is usually a bacteria called H. pylori, which is a stomach-based bacteria. If left untreated, this leads to gastric cancer. It's very, very common in the developing world. In fact, over half of the developing world has been infected by this bacteria. That's hundreds of millions of people. Unfortunately, most of these people cannot afford to diagnose themselves and end up suffering, even though this bacteria can be easily treated using antibiotics if diagnosed. Because machines that detect this bacteria cost upwards of $100,000. This is very expensive for an ordinary hospital in a developing country to buy. That is why we have invented this. It's a portable and cheap H. pylori bacteria detector that costs only 1,000 Hong Kong dollars to make. This device detects the presence of 2 gases, ammonia and hydrogen sulfide. Research has shown that if the concentration of any of these gases is above 1 part per million, H. pylori bacteria could be present. The device is very, very easy to use. The user simply blows into it, and then after about 3 minutes, the device gives a reading of the part per million of those gases in the person's breath. It's simple and cost-effective. Our prototype could potentially benefit as many as 5 million people if it is widely adopted in Cambodia. And over 80 million Hong Kong dollars can be saved in diagnosis costs. This is our estimation. With our project, a lot of people in developing countries can be diagnosed with this H. pylori bacteria, and therefore a lot of suffering can be avoided. That is why we believe so much in this project and believe it's so important.